I mentioned in some earlier videos that it's okay to complain about Disney when they do things wrong. Now, Disney is the childhood staple of tons and tons, millions of people. And it will continue to be a childhood staple, and for some people, it's an integral part of their lives, mine included. So when people criticize Disney, there can easily be some anger, there can easily be some people who jump to defenses, and that's okay. You know, it's alright to defend something you care so deeply about. But when Disney makes a mistake, you need to hold them accountable, or else they're not going to learn. Disney is a company, yes. They want to make money, yes. But at this point, with all their resources and all their money and all their power, they have a responsibility to do the right things. They are more than companies and money now. They're an influence. Their job is to make people happy. Their job is to help children. So when they act racist or ableist or anything else, we need to call them out on it, and we need to help fix things. People will come up with excuses, like in the past racism attempts, like for example the Jim Crow Birds of Dumbo, the Songs of the South, stuff like that. People can say, oh, that's just the times, they couldn't help it. That's not a good excuse. Racism in any age was wrong and still wrong and will always be wrong. So it's okay to say that what they did was wrong. It may be too late to change what happened then, but it's not too late to change what will happen in the future. If you talk about it, if you make videos about it like I'm doing, if you express your opinion about what happened back then wasn't right, people will listen. People will improve. So, this may seem like an old issue, because obviously we don't have such characters anymore. Such characters. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Anyway, but there are problems like this that still continue to this very day. The biggest example off the top of my head was the recent controversy with Sofia the First. For those who don't know, Sofia the First is a CGI cartoon on Disney Junior. And when it was first starting out, it was said that she was going to be Latina. And of course, that got people all kinds of excited. Ooh, Latina princess, we've never had one of those before. This is such a great representation. But when the picture of her came out, she was whiter than I was. And I'm freaking Casper at this point. So, of course, people got pissed off. And Disney had to release a statement saying, no, she's not Latina, she's half Latina? Which, of course, is still very unsatisfactory. You can't release a character saying she's a certain race, then have her look nothing like the race. It's not only mean, it's just really stupid. A lot of people were disappointed, but the show still went on. People still watched the show, and it can still be said it is a good show, but the controversy still said a lot about the company and its ways. We still have white Disney princesses, such as Rapunzel and the upcoming Frozen. And well, I've already addressed this in another video, we need more princesses of color. We need more diverse princesses. So when people actively choose not to go that way, they need to be called out on. They need to be complained against. They need to know what we want, what we will actually give money towards. So don't be afraid to call Disney when you see them doing something wrong. That's okay. There need to be healthy discussions and debates about what Disney does right and what Disney does wrong. Again, otherwise, how are they not going to learn? And you shouldn't try to hold back because you think you're one person, or that Disney won't listen. They will listen! As much as I said they got wrong with Princess and the Frog, they did listen to people in the early development saying what they needed to change, from the name to certain plot points. People complained, and they listened. And they will continue to listen if you try hard enough. It might be too late for Frozen, unfortunately, But there will still be many movies to make in the future. Disney is a company that will never die. It will never leave us. So we will always have chances to speak out and tell them what we want and what they need to do. There is no shame in telling someone what they did was wrong, if you can explain why. And I'm proud to say that I see so many people rising up and telling Disney, no, you shouldn't do that, no, you shouldn't have done that. And this is why. You can't just flame people and expect them to understand. That just makes them more firm in their own beliefs, because it only comes off as hate. What you need to do is show that because you love Disney, you want them to improve. There are people who say Disney's an evil corporation, that everything they do is only for money. And I'm willing to admit there probably are some people in the company who are, only in it for the money, who don't really care about rights. But I want to believe with all my heart that Disney is mostly comprised of people who care. And that they will listen to us. So, in the future, if you see Disney doing something racist, if you see them doing something ableist, anti-feminism, whatever affects you, speak out. Make your voice heard. Tell other people, talk with your friends, talk with your family, talk with the internet, talk with people who will listen. Make the voices come louder. If what you believe in is truly right, if what you believe in will actually help people, it will be heard. It will be listened to. Disney will always make mistakes, let's face it. They're only human. But they will make less mistakes if we call them out on it. There will be more princesses of color and diversity with more screen time. There will be more characters who are diverse. There will be less situations that are harmful to women, harmful to our causes. It might seem hopeless now, but you can't give up, or else what are we going to have? If you give up, then you might as well just accept whatever mistakes they make, and that's disappointing. So I guess this was mostly preachy of a video, and I apologize for that, but again, these are always my opinions. So I hope next video will be a little more entertaining.